Hey Mackenzie, I just did you a video that was like an hour in, well, it was like an hour and a half. I went into various things. I don't know, maybe I deleted it because I was just like, I don't know, it wasn't really what I wanted. Um, I didn't go into anything personal. I mean, I kind of sort of did, but not about the situation. I just kind of went into things about questions I have for you personally, like um, kind of stuff that I wonder sometimes, like um um what was it like, like, what do you think about me? um you know like, do you long for me and stuff like that? Just just questions I have. Just questions. I mean, you're my daughter, of course. I mean, we don't know each other. I just was kind of wondering, like, what your whole take is on me, like what you think. Like, do you not like me? Do you, I don't know, really know at all what you were told or anything. So I was just like, I don't really know your mindset towards me. So, I just basically going into stuff like that. And then I went into Bible verses. I did some Bible verses, and I talked about other things too. So it was just like and but that stuff about the personal stuff between me and you, that was just like, I don't know, like maybe 5 minutes or something. That was just at the tail end of it. I mean, I was just waiting for my phone to run out of time, so I just was kind of really like thinking of what to talk about, and it just kind of, so it just kind of turned into that. But yeah, I mean, those are legitimate questions though, and I'm glad I asked them. I just didn't upload the video because it was just wasn't really what I wanted to upload. Um, so yeah, those are definitely some questions that I do have. What is like, do you long for me? Do you have any love whatsoever for me? I know you don't know me, but it doesn't matter. I'm still your father. So I don't know. Um, just questions like that, like what you think of me, and like when Father's Day comes along. Like, personally, I think that you do long for me. I just don't. I just think that you're in a situation where you can't really be open about how you really feel about me. Um, so I think maybe there's a good chance, maybe I'm mistaken, that you have to keep things to yourself for whatever reason. I'm just, I know the situation. I mean, based off of what I do know, um, you know, as far as like how this, I don't know at all why this even happened in the first place. Is not what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Just one day, just everything just went to hell. To tell you the truth, but um, literally like overnight, just got really super 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 weird, and I just never figured it out. But I don't even try to figure it out anymore. So it is what I just kind of go with the flow, you know. Um, but yeah, it's just like I do wonder this stuff. I do wonder what you think about me on Father's Day and stuff like that, and you know just any day whatsoever. So I don't fault you for you know not writing a letter or anything. Like, I'm not mad at you, trust me. Mwah. I love you very very much, trust me. Don't you forget that, trust me. I don't fault you, and I'm do not want you know to pressure you into making any kind of contact before you are completely and totally 100% legitimately ready, period. Not just so really, there's no you know my door's open for you. um and it's never going to close. I mean, even it'll stay open for 50 years if it has to. I mean, it's always there. I love you. I'm not going to close the door on you. My love is not conditional. It's not like, I'll love you as long as you love me back. And no, I'm no, not at all. I mean, I love you very much, regardless of what you think about me. I love you. um so yeah, I mean, those are definitely some of my questions. That's kind of what I went into, like, just for 5 minutes at the time. I mean, honestly, when I started that video, like I said, I went into Bible verses. um but then I kind of veered off on other current events or whatever, and then I kind of just, like, by the time that ended, then it was pretty much over an hour, and I was just kind of like draining the whole video out, and kind of like the last 5 minutes before my phone dropped out, like the storage before the video just dropped out, I kind of went into all that stuff. But yeah, those are just some of the questions I have, and they're legitimate questions. They're legitimate questions, and like I said, I mean, honestly, I do believe that you do. want to get to know me. I do believe that you're just in a position right now where it's just like, for you, it's a little weird. It's a little strange. Not only that, well, you don't know me, so that's kind of strange all in itself. It's not strange, it's just a little awkward. I get it. I do, and it doesn't hurt my feelings. I understand. But aside from that, you're just, just a situation all in itself. I don't think you're really allowed to, again, based on what I know, I just don't think that you'd be really allowed to, really show any kind of affection towards me. I don't know. I really don't know how to, like I said, I don't, man, you know, so, that's, I'm not mad at you at all. Not one bit. I know it's weird, so whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Like, those, I'm just saying those, that's, I'm not holding anything against you whatsoever. But like I said, I really do think that behind closed doors, like inside, deep inside of you, not even deep inside, I think you're well aware of how you feel. You just, I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe you just, I don't know, want to play tough. And I don't mean it like that. You know what I'm trying to say? You don't really, you can't, I'm just guessing, obviously. I don't know. I'm guessing you probably can't really, show love for me or something. I don't know. I would, who knows? Um, so I'm just letting you know that, you know, so I'm not mad at you at all. I just want to let you know, I just want you to be comfortable. I want you to be 2 feet in, not 1 foot in, not 1 foot out, 100% comfortable. That's kind of why I'm doing these videos, kind of hoping that you'll see them. And, that way, by the time you maybe knock on my door, it's just, you can put a face and a voice to the person that you see in person, so, but yeah, those are definitely some of the questions I went into, and they're real questions. But my guess is, I think, do you love me? I don't know. I hope so. I mean, you don't know me, but like I said, I'm your father. So, I'm not just some stepfather. I'm not some random person. On the internet, I mean, we have, we have a connection, even though we don't know each other. There's still that parental, child parent connection that, it's there. So, I mean, I don't ever want you to feel foolish or weird or let anybody make you feel anything, like that whatsoever. I mean, it's completely normal and acceptable to long for and to love and to think about and to be curious about and to want to spend time with a loving parent, whether you know them or know absolutely nothing about them. It's completely normal to even love that person. So, I mean, if your parents are parent, I mean, a parent is a parent, whether they're, whether you know them or not. So, I mean, really, I mean, there's girls all around this country that don't even know their fathers or mothers, and they love them, So, yeah, I'm not even saying that's what you do. I'm just saying, if you do love me or whatsoever, I don't ever want you to feel weird. And I think that it's important. I think I've told you this before in one of these videos. Did I upload it? I don't even know, Mackenzie. I don't even keep track of what I upload versus what I don't. Like I said, I just made a video that was an hour and a half. I had every intentions on uploading it, but then I got done with it. And I'm just like, nah, it's not what I want. Then I deleted it after an hour and a half. Tomorrow, I'm going to get into these Bible verses, though. I will do that. But if I get into them tonight, it's just gonna, I have to get some sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna focus more on the Bible verses, because it's important that I not beat you over the head with God, but God is very, very important. I mean, it's, it's God. It's God. It's God. It's it's not a sideshow. It's not a side dish. We're talking about God. So, again, not to beat you over the head. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to make videos. That's all. So, watch them. I hope you like them. So, I mean, I care about your soul. I really, really do. Um, and I know sometimes the way I've phrased things or put things, it seems like I'm trying to put myself above and beyond anyone else. Trust me, not at all. But I also do realize that a lot of parents out there, they mean well. They do. They do. I'm not saying that they don't, but a lot of parents out there really focus in on their kids' flesh. What I mean by that is, you know, the world. Like, I want to give my kids everything that I never had growing up. Well, I mean, their kids are still spiritually bankrupt. They have no relationship with God. It might seem hocus pocus to a lot of people, but come that day when you have to face God and you find out that there really is a God, and you've denied him your whole life, and you've also taught your kids how, to deny, that's not a good look. I mean, when somebody really loves their kid, I love you. I don't just love your skin and in your face, or you're beautiful. But when I look at my daughter, there's so much more to my daughter than just outer. Like, this is gonna just turn to dust and bugs are gonna eat you eventually. Really. You're beautiful, but ain't gonna last forever. I love your soul. I love you. When I say I love you, I mean it. And that's one of the reasons I do this stuff. I do these videos for you because, you know, sure I want for you what I never had growing up. I want that for you. And this is something I never had. I never had a mother or a father, really invest in me, the way I'm trying to do with you. Maybe not in person yet, but whatever. But I promise you I'd never beat you over the head with anything at all. It's not my style, One day I would, you know, if anything, I'm just making videos, that's all. So, but I do really, really love you. And I just want what's best for you. So my version of, I want what I want for my kid, what, I never had growing up. That's my version. I just want to talk to my kid about God and not beat her over the head with God at all. Definitely not. Absolutely not. But just talk to her about God, and there it is, you know? So, because your soul to me is very, very important. To tell you the truth, this might sound weird, but your soul is just as important to me as my own soul. I love you. I really, really do. And, you know, I want to make sure that, you know, that you're okay. That's all. So, that's all I really want to say. I know that was a pretty weird 5 minutes or something, but whatever, you know. And don't get me wrong, of course. I mean, I want to see you happy while you're down here too, of course. But this is, I don't ever want you to, not how other people play their kids. I mean, that's up to them. I mean, whatever. But you're my daughter, so you know, I'm well aware that there's a God. It's not hocus pocus. To somebody who doesn't know better, well, I mean, I've witnessed thing. God has been very active in my life. So, I mean, people ain't gonna be able to come to me and say there's no such thing as God. I know better. So, I'm just, I just want to make sure that you're okay. That's all. It's not about beating you over the head with anything. In these videos here, it's just me to you. I mean, like I said, you got a button on the bottom of your phone or your iPad or your iPod, whatever, something or what Android, whatever you're on, laptop, I don't know, just boop, hit the button and the video's done. I mean, but regardless, I'm gonna make these videos because I love you. And like I said, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, I'm not lying to you about this stuff. I mean, it's not just a belief. There's a God out there, and so, but yeah, I mean, so, I mean, I do love you. Like I said, I don't need to say that anymore. Get away from there. Come here. Hey, get away from there. It's not necessary. Come here. Come here. Whatever. This cat is just like too much, man. But anyways, I don't know.